banners do not fly Zenoiran colors. And I cannot permit a band of armed civilians to pass without cause. Pronounce yourselves.
My name is Alain, and we march with the Liberation Army. Our fight is one to free the peoples of this land and wrest our home from Zenoira's tyrannical clutches. You ought not have any quarrel with us. Please, stand by our side in the battles to come.
Your identities are made plain then. But it appears there's been a misunderstanding. Albion has ceded its lands to our new emperor, Galerius. You stand on Zenoiran territory now. And not a soul among us desires liberation.
How can that be?
Sir Alain, if you truly seek no quarrel with us, then leave this place. I will claim I saw nothing. But know, when next your gauntlets rap at our gates, you'll find neither mercy nor hesitation. Now, be gone.
Our scout has returned, Your Highness. It would seem conditions in the city are less than ideal.
Forget about valuables. The houses I saw barely had any food. These people are doing all they can just to scrape by.
Heavy taxation has left the populace with scarcely enough to eat, let alone stock their larders. And those who succumb to hunger or cold are left in the mud to await their inevitable ends. They crave freedom, desperately so.
Quite the contradiction, given the words of that knight earlier. And yet, he didn't seem to be one for deceit.
Not without reason, perhaps. But it's possible we lack the full scope of the situation.
Indeed. In any case, we cannot overlook the plight of these people. Come, we march at once.
Judgment shall witness the might of an angel. Your will shall be done.
The day will be ours.
Any who bar my path must perish. Blasphemous fool.
I can always train harder.
I wonder if I'm stronger than Lady Ocleus.
Come then. Victory grows ever closer. Your villainy ends here. A fine bout.
I stand ready. Any who bar my path must perish.
Continue your heedless march into Albion lands, and I shall stand against you at every turn.
Want to keep going?
Have some yourself!
You've nothing to fear.
Careful now!
Later! Not finished yet.
I shall raise my guard.
Behind me! My end approaches.
You shall pay!
Allow me.
So hurt!
With a single strike!
Bolster your defenses!
As it was written. Blasphemous fool.
Another step on the path of progress.
To protect greatest, I move forward in the light of the divine.
An impressive show of strength, Sir Alain.
Tell me, Fedokia, why did you lie to us? Your people surely seek respite from the suffering of Zenoiran rule.
You have the wrong of it. When the Empire came forth and began violating our land, I fought back with every ounce of my being. I was prepared to oppose their rule until our final soldier fell. As were my people. They stood by me and risked their very lives in defending this sacred ground. But 6 months passed, and then a year. The pain of a citizenry besieged grew fiercer and fiercer, until at last there came the breaking point. On that day, my own subjects kidnapped my son and demanded we lay down our arms.
That's horrible.
Yet it only worsened from there. By Zenoiran orders, they massacred my child and offered his corpse as a sacrifice to our new masters.
Barbarians!
I was well prepared to follow him beyond the veil of death, but Zenoira had no interest in executing me. They chose to leave me in power, to exploit my rage and my despair for their own nefarious purposes. So, I bent to the will of my people, and the path they chose to walk was that of subjugation.
Lord Fedokia. You might not realize this, but we've met before. Years ago when I was just a young girl. Your son and I were quite close, in fact. As for you, I remember a man of great integrity, great warmth. And though we were too young to understand much of it, you spoke often of the true makings of a lord, of the love such a role requires.
Yes, I recognize you now. You have grown so much since I saw you last. The time has finally come to see my son once again.
Not while you can still honor his memory. If you would, Scarlet.